Okay, so we go to the first item, which is item 7, the Orchard Inn, Ruislip. Alan, so over to you, mate.
Good evening. The application site is the Orchard Inn on Ickenham Road in Ruislip. The application is for the construction of a discount food store with car parking, landscaping and other associated works following the demolition of the existing locally listed building. Officer's recommendation is to refuse the application. Appendix 1 of the committee report detailed 8 refusal reasons. That has since been revised down to 7 refusal reasons as the applicant submitted additional flood and drainage details. The removal of this refusal reason is recorded within the addendum sheet, which has been circulated this week alongside 2 other points for your attention. There's been significant public interest, briefly summarised on this slide here. We have received a petition objecting to the proposal, which included 1,751 signatories. We received 669 individual objections, including from residents' associations, a conservation panel, Councillor Cawthorne and Councillor Smallwood. 35 representations have been received which support the proposal, which is why it's been presented this evening, and 1 neutral comment was received. Here's the location plan showing the site to the north of Five Ways roundabout. Regarding planning constraints, the site and surrounds are within the Ruislip Village Conservation Area, the shaded area on the screen in yellow. The site contains the locally listed Orchard building, and the front garden at the south of the site contains the locally listed War Memorial honouring Polish airmen. There are also some locally listed and Grade 2 listed buildings within the conservation area which are shaded red on the screen. Here's the existing site plan with the garden to the south, existing building towards the west and car park to the north and east. This is the locally listed Orchard building, a photo of it there, which Lidl proposes to demolish. This is the locally listed Spitfire War Memorial that I had referenced, located to the front of the Orchard building. The applicant proposes to retain this, though it would be relocated and the garden which it sits in would be reduced in size with additional hard standing proposed. There's a Premier Inn operating in the extension to the rear of the Orchard building. This would also be demolished as part of the proposed development. Briefly for some context, this is the Grade 2 listed White Bear pub located opposite the application site on the Five Ways roundabout, and some images here to give a sense of the character of this conservation area. The next couple of slides are of the existing elevations and the floor plans, if we need to refer to them later. And this is the proposed site plan showing the 1,825 square metre Lidl store that would replace the locally listed pub and the attached Premier Inn hotel. You can see the locally listed Spitfire War Memorial retained to the front of the site. Here's the proposed ground floor plan, proposed roof plan with PV panels. This is the proposed east elevation that would face the car park. It would mostly be painted render, while there would be some vertical brick bands and the roof would be tiled. This is the proposed west elevation that would adjoin Sharps Lane, the proposed south elevation that would face the Five Ways roundabout, and the proposed north elevation which would be the delivery and warehouse end of the store. To conclude, it is recommended that the application be refused for the following 7 reasons: design and heritage impacts, retail impact, loss of the public house, highways, biodiversity, air quality and planning obligations. Again, these are fully detailed in Appendix 1 of the committee report, and that's all from me for now. Thank you very much.